This time on Highway Thru Hell.
He's on fire.
An explosive situation puts James in the line of fire.
Wow.
A tight squeeze
This thing's not light.
and tippy load tests Cam and Brandon. And an off-road adventure forces Dylan
Goop. Absolute goop.
to fight dirty.
Nope.
What's happening on the coast? Traffic's slowing down. Gonna be slow going.
6 miles south of Merritt, BC.
Yep, definitely crawling. There's a truck on the south side. He's on fire. On fire? Oh.
A burning big rig has the coke lit up.
The cab and the motor is all gone.
First on site is Reliable Towing's Roland Lavalley.
I'm trying to get the resources that we need to do an efficient cleanup on this.
The flames in the cab threaten to spread.
From the sleeper forward is gone. We're hoping that it doesn't get into the trailer. We could probably separate it while it's burning. Oh, let's get out of this smoke.
Burners linger pretty good, so.
Just up the road, in the 30-ton Black Sheep,
Hopefully the trailer hasn't burnt. That's gonna be a hell of a mess to deal with.
operator James Luke is on his way.
We got to make sure that we're all on our A game.
The truck fire is just outside city boundaries.
Yeah, 500 meters out of the fire protection area.
The Reliable crew are on their own.
Fire trucks don't go out past a certain point. And we are here.
James quickly discovers
Oh, great.
the tractor is full of fuel, and the trailer is packed with scrap auto parts.
There's multiple things that could explode. Anything from gas and batteries to propane cylinders.
With no time to waste,
We're gonna go in
Yep.
and hook onto it.
the Reliable crew will disconnect the tractor.
It should be cool enough that you don't ignite.
But the wreck could flare up at any moment.
It is very sketchy. So we need to get it away from the trailer as fast as we can.
As James starts to pull ahead,
Oh my Lord. This is a problem.
on the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option. On the coke,
There's a truck fire up here.
a reignited wreck
She's flaring up pretty good.
has sparked fears of an explosion.
No!
The blaze is too far out for the local fire department.
This is a problem.
The Reliable crew are on their own.
It's very nerve-wracking knowing these tanks have fuel in them.
James tries to extinguish the flames, but the fire only gets worse.
As an operator, fire is a real pain in the ass to deal with. Just when you think they're out, they're not out.
Behind the burning tractor is a trailer full of combustible scrap parts.
If this trailer catches fire, It's gonna get a whole lot hotter here.
Desperate to snuff out the threat, the reliable crew digs deep.
It's a bit of a hustle to get this fire put out.
Oh, yeah!
Still smoldering, James will try separating the cab once again.
Hopefully it doesn't flare back up on us.
The tractor is safely apart from the trailer.
They KO'd the concrete. Might as well get this out of here.
Operator Kyle Bryan
Just go slow.
will haul the unscathed trailer away.
Perfect. You're good.
Now it's up to James
I'm just glad the fuel tanks didn't break.
to remove the charred tractor.
There's nothing left of the front of the truck.
Tow this hunk of junk off the road and get it cleaned up.
If it stays in one piece.
There's some melting on the tires like here. Let's see if it's gonna move back and forth.
I have to make this thing towable.
Are the wheels rolling? Perfect. Well, the truck's being moved out of here and we'll be golden.
Team Reliable has the burn job mopped up.
Get the hell out of here.
Right now, I'm feeling great. This truck is going to the yard.
Anybody want to buy a slightly crispy tractor?
miles to the south.
Getting a little slick, is it? There's accidents ahead of you.
A classic Holmes wrecker heads to a call east of Hope.
We're heading up Highway 3. Weather's cold, it's blowing, it's snowing.
Cam Nino is in Jamie's 45-ton workhorse, the General.
A loaded lumber train spun out or in a ditch or something. We never know until we get there. Oh God, he's right on the cliff side.
The B train of lumber landed inches from a rock face after the driver hit a slick shoulder.
Sucked me in because you couldn't see where the side of the road was. And I caught the ditch.
That's 140,000 pounds. I got a 40,000 pound truck. So it'll be a bit of a fight. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
To help Cam, Jamie sent a familiar face. His stepson, Brandon.
I'm here, I'm ready, you're ready, let's go.
Oh, he's gotta come up forward. This is the first time Brandon's got my back. And we'll see what happens, you know?
But as they start to rig, Brandon spots a game changer.
That might be an issue.
What?
The cab's mirror is tangled in metal fencing on the rock wall.
There's mesh on this cliff face. Definitely a big surprise for me.
Used on mountain highways, the protective fencing keeps drivers safe from falling rocks.
If we're pulling this thing and this mesh is connected, there's risk of a rock slide.
What if,
If he goes any more into the ditch. Yeah, well, that's all we're gonna figure out here. I don't want to damage it. That mesh is very important to keep the rocks off the road.
But Brandon
I think that gets into the fence.
has an idea.
I'm just gonna hook up to the mesh, strap it down to the ground.
A 40-pound snatch block from Cam's truck might do the trick.
Try as best I can to hold it away from the mirror.
Okay. Want to watch my line? I'm gonna drive ahead.
Yeah.
With the fence pinned back,
I'm gonna back into here a little bit. I'm gonna pull right here.
Yeah.
Cam can get into position to try to muscle the B train out of the ditch.
We got a loaded lumber train. It's slippery on the road. Everything's just gonna be a fight. I'm gonna start tugging you. Lowest gear you got. There we go.
Come on.
As the general goes to work,
Come on, let's go.
the lumber truck
Son of a bitch.
won't let go.
Oh,
Coming to a stop in this accident scene.
On Highway 3, a fully loaded lumber truck in tight beside a rock face has Cam outmatched.
Okay. It's too slippery. It's too slick. Whoa! Too much weight. I have to rethink this here.
Brandon
no. It's on that rock.
Yeah.
has more bad news.
I see it right in there now. You're hooked.
In the struggle, the B train slid further into the fencing.
The top stack of his load's hooked. We're gonna hook. It's not good news. I want to be like right here.
Yeah.
Cam will switch tactics and pull from the side.
It's just one of those things where if something doesn't work, you gotta rehook and keep on trying.
But as Cam gets to work,
Can you relieve stress off the top of the load? Can we run a line just to bring that off?
Yeah.
Brandon is concerned about the top-heavy load.
I'm worried about dragging this load sideways and it could slip, slide.
Is there any way to have pressure on the top of the load? Can we run another line?
You know what? We could.
A bit more of a strategic plan needs to be put in place to get this thing out.
Last winter,
We're gonna try to spin you.
on a similar recovery with Jamie,
Let's throw this over.
Brandon saw the difference a high line can make.
Paul?
Well, Brandon should have learned something from the last job here that he can apply on this job.
Nice.
That's what we're gonna do. You can climb up there.
Great.
Put in my 2 cents, so we're gonna see if we can give it a go.
With one line to the trailer and the high line over top the load, Cam will try to peel the wreck away from the rock wall.
I'm gonna throw you a big strap.
Okay. Let me climb up.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll throw you a chain. Brandon's seen things. If you can give me some pointers, then I'm willing to take them.
But rigging the high line is giving Brandon
Oh no.
second thoughts.
It's like an ice rink.
Oh. It's really slippery up here. Like, this is bad.
There's a huge drop, 10, 12 feet. You don't want to fall off that.
Brandon fights to find his footing,
Holy, wow.
to attach a 40-foot strap.
The strap, I would say, weighs about, 125 pounds, maybe more.
And let me tell you, this thing's not light. I want to lift it up to him. I don't want the strap to pull Brandon off the stack, right?
Cam uses the power of the wrecker
Be careful, it's heavy, Brandon.
Okay, I barely have a good grip, man.
to raise the bulky rigging.
Did you go to the gym today?
On this side right here?
Yeah, top stack.
Okay.
And then throw the other end down the other side. Him falling, slipping, sliding off. And nobody wants that. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Finally. The High Line is ready to go.
How do I get down?
Hold on.
But what goes up must come down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Holy.
Grabbing the General's winch line,
I'm always willing to try anything. Take every step carefully. There you go.
saves Brandon from scaling down the slick wreck.
That was pretty sketchy.
It's nice to be back on solid ground.
But as Cam tightens his lines, nothing's guaranteed
Here's the hoping.
on the top-heavy wreck.
Yeah, that should work.
Your idea. You don't know what's gonna happen. It could go sideways. Let's go. The room is low.
Even with the top strap,
Oh no.
the lumber starts to shift.
Oh, man.
These slippery conditions, that's making it more difficult. It's pulling that top stack off.
I think we're cutting it pretty close there.
It's not working for us right now.
Real icy there, going down.
To the north, high on the coke,
Take it easy, got another big rig in the ditch there, Mine Creek, guys.
a sudden blast of snow has a mighty green wrecker
Very poor road conditions.
and Al Quiring heading to a crash.
It's hard when it's like this. Blows it in the air and then the wind carries it and it just deposits right behind the plow again.
Mother Nature's in charge up there.
The wreck is on Mine Creek Corner,
Smell it bad.
one of the mountain highway's most treacherous spots.
It's at the tail end of a long straight stretch. People come flying down and velocity takes over.
Last winter,
Bus is crashing in front of me.
Mine Creek was the scene of a tour bus crash.
Emergency crews are on scene now, yeah?
There was compact snow and then freezing rain this morning. It's an example of how fast road changes up here on the Coquihalla.
Just slow down, slow down.
It's very dangerous there. My biggest fear is somebody running into my accident scene.
With highway crews warning oncoming traffic, Al checks in with the driver.
It's probably exciting for a minute, I bet, eh? Yeah. Don't worry, it happens.
The 65,000-pound load, pushed into heavy powder, will be a challenge to break free.
It's gonna suck calling that one in.
Al chooses the path of least resistance, a sideways pull.
I can pull 70,000 pounds off the side of my truck.
Mine Creek Road, you're gonna have a big rig, hammer lane. That's the obstacle course.
But a wall of snow between the rig and the road is still a major obstacle.
Just give us a little squirt of reverse. Yeah, just a little reverse there. We'll see what happens.
As Al recruits the driver's help, the overnight freight runs blow by.
There's a little game of statistics coming at you continuously.
Just easy, easy, easy.
Is the guy gonna wipe out or is he gonna go past you, right?
Come on! She wants to go over.
Before Mine Creek Road, you got a vehicle recovery.
High on the coke.
Just watch your back.
A snowbound semi on a bad corner.
Just easy, easy, easy.
Has Al in overdrive. Highway officials have been watching Al's back.
They throw down more for my flares than they do anything else.
Yeah, they think it's cops, that's why.
You're always worried about somebody slamming into the back of the wrecker.
But right now,
Don't be excessive.
Al needs the driver to stay calm
But just go slow and remember to breathe.
to get them both out of harm's way.
I'm gonna pull hard, and then I'll get you to spin it a little more. So just wait.
Working together, the trapped rig claws its way closer to the road.
A little more.
Trying to get them out of there in a timely fashion obviously minimizes your risk.
I'm gonna be hooking on the front tow hook there now.
But the job's not over. At the front of the rig,
Yuck.
Al uncovers another problem.
The snow blocks where you put a tow hook.
The piled up snow also prevents the driver from turning his wheels.
I gotta chip, chip, chip. Dig out all the ice, and then we can get a tow pin in.
With the tow pin secure, Al heads to the comfort of his cab.
Who wants to shovel snow? Been doing it all winter.
One final pull. And the 18-wheeler is out. Al
Okay.
and the driver
I know how he feels. I've been in the ditch.
I think you're gonna be okay.
can put Mine Creek Corner in the rearview mirror.
At least nobody got hurt and the guy's driving away.
On Highway 3,
It's a real tight squeeze getting through there.
Let's go.
a tilting lumber truck in a tight spot. Is slipping away
We're moving this load.
from Cam and Brandon.
So I'm trying to keep the load and the tractor off the cliff face. So I gotta come up with another game plan here. This might be a little harder than what I thought it was gonna be.
The puzzle is how to move the 140,000-pound B train off the rock face
Well, look we're shifting this load. Can't have that.
while keeping the tall load intact.
I feel like this job needed 2 trucks.
We don't have 2 trucks. Well, we got 1 lane shut down. Really have no time to wait around for another truck. Look at your tractor. It's gonna hit that rock too.
Tangled in the fencing,
So, because the only thing stopping us is this jet of rocks. Stopping us from going forward.
one wrong move could bring the wall down.
If we pull this mesh away, a bunch of rocks could come down from the top.
Okay, new plan. I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab that trailer.
yeah.
Probably right around here. I'm gonna turn around backwards. I'm gonna try and pull the tractor back.
Cam has only one option left: reposition the General. Lining up beside the B train, Cam will run a line to the trailer to try to winch it away from the rocks.
You just got to keep on trying until something works for you.
But standing by the controls, Cam can't see what's happening on the other side.
You want me to go up there and let him get and tell me if you want me to go?
Yeah.
Brandon must sound the alarm if anything goes wrong.
Just keep your eyes on everything. We don't have much room here. Hitting a rock face, it's not something we want to do. Okay. Yeah, just gonna keep benching them out here.
Okay, not much gap.
Nearly grazing the jagged edge.
Come on!
Come back a bit more.
Cam and Brandon
This much.
are running out of room.
We're gonna touch.
Huh?
We're about to touch. He's touching.
Oh yeah, it's close.
Come on!
On Highway 3,
We're about to touch.
a loaded B train on the rocks
He's touching.
has Cam and Brandon in a bind.
The way I'm pulling right now, the front end sliding back in there. Okay. If rocks come off the mountainside, we could be in a world of hurt here. I'm throwing out a line right here.
Cam will add a second line to gain control over the precarious wreck.
I'll pull the front end, out of the ditch, and then maybe we can work it that way.
Hours into the all-night recovery, another re-rig is a painful task.
I'm tired. It's been a long night.
But Brandon
I'm glad I brought you. Hoorah!
is still going strong.
We'll put Brandon's big arms on the winch line.
He owes me $5.
With both the General's lines in play,
I'm gonna see if I can winch his front end back on the road.
Cam rallies
Okay.
to give the mammoth load one more go.
Holy front end.
This is a heavy load. It's right against a mountain.
Keep sliding back in.
Cam and I are just reefing on this thing.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Come on, truck.
Come on.
Finally, the lumber truck is free,
Come on, baby.
pulling away from the wire fence
Good.
and the rocks.
Never a dull moment.
Sure.
But as Cam winches the tractor to the road, the trailer is in a jam.
Unhook and come in the front, then I can pull him over more. I'd like to get him right over here, right?
Yeah.
Almost there, boss.
A quick reposition should bring the long night to a close.
The final pull here. That's like the glory moment.
But this time,
You want to finish this one off? Brandon, he's been out here all night with me. He should have a little bit of satisfaction too. Okay, grab this winch liner. So let me put it in gear. Okay, give her.
It's nice to see that he trusts me. He put me on controls, and let's get it out of here.
Brandon brings the recovery home.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start driving with him. We're gonna go that way.
A short tow to a nearby pullout.
Good to go.
And the driver can finish his run.
We got it out of the ditch. Feels good.
Thank you.
We get it done, no damage. Another win for the general. There's muscle, man.
Brandon, I've been really impressed with him. Pretty happy with what he's doing.
That was really good. That was awesome.
He's picking up little pieces of information on every job.
No, thank you. Hey, have a good one.
Pays attention to, you know, what Jamie's teaching him and stuff, and you know, I'm happy to have him on my back out here.
Good job, eh?
Thanks, bud. Thanks for your help, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one.
He's full of energy and ready to work. That's what this industry needs, is guys like that.
Number 10, clear and gone. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, sure. Safe trip, sir, driver. You bet. I'm just going to escape and going to bed.
The next day,
It's perfect weather for pulling my sleigh.
in the Fraser Valley,
Tow truck drivers here.
a convoy of chrome rolls to a seasonal event.
Oh, I'm not going to miss this. Christmas rolls around, we're always going to be there.
Trucks loaded with toys
Merry Christmas.
arrive at the aggressive towing yard.
Today we're doing our second annual tow truck toy run.
Tia and Jazz Davis have brought competitors together for a good cause.
What's your favorite truck?
The local community gets together and brings a non-perishable food item and a safe unwrapped toy that we donate.
Jazz and Tia have done another amazing job.
Around Christmas time, some parents struggle. At one point in my life, I was part of a family like that. It just feels right to be attending these kind of things and helping people that are in need.
But among the smiles, there's one face everybody knows is missing. 2 months ago, Mission Towing's Ken DePerrin suffered a major heart attack.
He's recovering. He's just got to take it easy.
But after all the arrivals, a surprise visitor rolls through the front gate.
Kenny!
In Abbotsford, BC, at the toy drive, an unexpected guest rolls in.
Kenny!
Tow legend Ken DePerrin
It's good to get outside into the fresh air.
makes his first appearance in months.
How you doing, Al?
Growing up, he was kind of always a legend.
Good seeing you here. I thought I was going to have to come bust you out.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
With son-in-law Dylan and his father Wally, it's the first time Ken's been seen by his peers since open heart surgery.
How's it going?
Good. It's been just over 2 months since my heart attack. This is really good for me today.
How you feeling, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good. Better than I was, I'll tell you that.
I didn't know that everybody there had known what had happened to me, but quite a few people did.
Yeah, I'm just glad it all worked out for the best, I'm telling you.
You're lucky, man.
Yeah, I'm really lucky.
To see Ken, even after all he's been through, he still showed up here. It truly means a lot to us.
I've worked with most of these guys.
How are you? Not bad.
It's really nice to see them all.
He's the king of...
In the industry, Ken is a legend. When I started in '96, I used to go hang out at their shop all the time. I haven't seen Ken since his surgery, and it's great to see him.
I'm a new man now.
Hey, Jason. Okay, that's how it goes.
I was surprised that they were worried about me, you know. That was nice. Very nice.
But in the middle of the party,
Oh, there you go. Now you got to go to work.
duty calls.
Hello.
As Dylan takes directions from dispatch, Ken takes a moment to reflect.
It's been a really fun day. I'm a lucky guy.
An hour later,
What are you doing out here?
25 miles north of Abbotsford.
Pretty muddy.
I think it's probably half a kilometer out into the flats there.
Dylan makes his way up a rugged mountain road.
I was just going up the Stave mud flat. Had to pick up a 4x4 stuck in the mud.
Stave Lake is a legendary spot where weekend warriors come for off-roading adventure.
I try to find some mud holes and go four-wheeling and get dirty.
But today, one driver didn't make it out.
I just moved back and forth. It just made it worse. We just sank right away.
Dylan rolls onto the flats in a light-duty truck with four-wheel drive.
Taking a heavy wrecker out here, they sink right to the bottom.
Welcome to the mud flats.
To avoid getting stuck, Dylan must carefully choose his path.
Anywhere's down there. Bury yourself that deep.
Lots of places to get stuck.
Yeah, we'll go see what we got. Dylan, nice to meet you. Kyle, nice to meet you.
Dylan's target
I'm a little bit fatter than they are.
is not your average pickup.
It's a very heavy pickup truck.
At close to 10,000 pounds, the hefty diesel
Oh, she's heavy. Doesn't help out here, not at all.
is nearly twice the weight of a typical pickup.
It'll definitely be a hard pull to get this thing out.
Dylan's tow truck is 150 feet away.
It's the closest solid ground.
Just wanna make sure I don't pull it out of the drum.
But the length of his line falls short.
Just gonna run my extension out.
I'm pulling so far away, I got to add a bit more rigging.
Can stay nice and anchored up that way.
The makeshift rigging is not ideal.
Could be a weak link. It's more likely that something's gonna give.
What I'll do is I'll probably get you in it just to spin the tires a little bit. So you stay on, not burning, like not spinning hard.
And for Dylan, there's another big concern.
The truck weighs more than me. And I'm trying to overcome that.
So he pulls out every tool he has.
We're going to be using Scotch blocks, metal wedges that anchor the truck better.
The fight on the flats begins.
Come ahead.
Yeah.
Come on, sit.
You could break something. It's pretty dangerous. I'm using the equipment to its max capacity.
Nope.
On the Stave Lake mudflats, a trapped truck refusing to budge.
Come on, sit.
Has Dylan's recovery
Nope.
up in the air.
This diesel pickup weighs close to 10,000 pounds.
have to go around to the back.
Dylan needs to change things up.
I'm just gonna get onto the other side. Try to bring it that way.
I have to go into the mud and see if I can get closer.
Everything that's off the gravel, that's no man's land there.
As the truck's owner waits and wonders, Dylan takes a chance.
Out in the soft areas, you never know what you're coming up on.
As long as he doesn't get stuck on the other side.
Closer to his target, Dylan has another trick up his sleeve.
Waterproof boots anyways.
He adds a drop-down hitch.
Just gonna throw this to a high line, see if we get some lift on it.
And adjusts his angle of attack.
The whole idea of the leverage on a tow truck is the lift.
With the high line, its design is to lift the vehicle out of the mud.
But before returning to his wrecker,
We'll shovel out a little bit behind the tires.
Dylan digs in for good measure.
It's just goop, absolute goop.
Any little advantage that we can get, we're gonna try for.
I just throw her in reverse.
Outweighed and outmatched, the showdown begins.
Yeah,
Slowly,
like pulling a boat anchor.
the 5-ton diesel inches out towards Dylan's 1-ton.
Come on, Carter. Get in there. Beautiful.
With the mud's iron grip released, Dylan finishes reeling in his catch.
Again, we'll go out onto the soft ground, paid off.
I'll unhook it. I'll get out of the way.
And the driver is free again.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Saved my bacon.
No problem.
Feels good to get it done.
Dylan departs the mudflats because in just a few hours, he's expected at a big event for the Mission Towing family. As night falls, the spirit of the season comes alive.
Merry Christmas!
Dylan and his family ride in style in the Mission Christmas Parade.
I got 2 young boys. It's good to get out in the community.
Ken and Grandpa Wally are in the crowd.
This Christmas, I feel extra lucky.
Very close to Ken. Thought we might lose him.
Family is important. Life is important.
Merry Christmas.
You never know what way the road's gonna bend. Hope it just keeps on rolling.
And for Merry Christmas.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell. No. Trouble with timber.
I'm done standing around.
A pinned trailer becomes a puzzle for Mitch. A smoldering wreck.
Is that chicken?
Sparks, Cam, and Jamie.
Hope we don't get another fire going here.
We're gonna be in a world of trouble.
And a river recovery
Kenny!
sees the return
This is the best place to be.
of a legend.